All right.
Pardon me, just had to see if this empty seat was taken. Saw you there solitarily. Thank you for the space you're making. Just had to see why this other seat at your table seemed to be vacant. Could it be it was destiny, or meant that we should be acquainted? Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Every morning. You're meant to be, or the one who does the pouring. Just say to me that you agree to be the one I'm adoring. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Can't believe it's 10 to 3 and we've been sitting since 9:30. I had some things that I planned to do, but it seems that you became priority. Chatting tea was sweet to me. From your smile you feel the same, so hypothetically, can I be your cup of tea every morning? Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? I can be your mid. Can I be the cup of tea? Who does the pouring? Say to me that you agree to be the one I'm adoring. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? I can be your mid to be, or the one who does the pouring. Just say to me that you agree to be the one I'm adoring. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Can we meet at the same place at the same time? Every single day for the rest of our lives. I spend every minute of the day with you if I could. 'Cause spending time with you makes this tea so good. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea so every morning? So good. I can be your mid to be, or the one who does the pouring. Just say to me that you agree to be the one I'm adoring. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? I can be your mid to be, or the one who does the pouring. Just say to me that you'll agree to be the one I'm adoring. Possibly. Can I be your cup of tea every morning? Can we meet at the same place at the same time? Every morning. Every single day for the rest of our lives. Every morning.
Yeah, that is Possibly by Desmond Parson, everyone. Congratulations, Desmond. I believe that's a hit right there.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Greatly appreciate that.
Yes, I believe Possibly is the hit song, and it's going to be worn out and at every radio station. I believe that. It's a very addicting tune, melody. It's very addicting. You can really get used to hearing it a lot. That's my opinion. I don't know about anybody else, but I love it, and congratulations.
I like your opinion. I'm loving your opinion.
So as we move along, go ahead and give the information where your music is streaming at, where anyone could purchase the single or the whole album.
Absolutely. You can go to iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Google. It's on YouTube to just listen to. You can. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere. And coming soon via my Bandcamp, limited edition CDs will be available. So I'm just blessed I'm just so happy to be sharing this new music that just dropped today. You can get it anywhere and everywhere. And yes.
Yes, this new music just dropped today, y'all. So support my favorite friend here, my talented friend, Desmond Parson, and buy his music. Check out his old music because no music has an expiration date. And I checked out all of your albums and all the singles that you did. All that music is good. It's just good music. So
thank
everybody,
you.
Yes, support my friend Desmond Parson on his music page. Tell us where your website is and your social media as well.
Absolutely. My website is www.desmondparson.com. And from there, you can not only you can get my merch. I have merchandise there as well. There's the music there, of course, videos there. But then my Instagram is IamDesmond_Parson. Twitter is IamDesParson. Facebook is Desmond Parson. YouTube is Desmond Parson, and I believe that's it. But yes, Desmond Parson for Facebook, and I am Des Parson for Twitter.
All right. Thank you for that information. Now, what is that ultimate desire, Desmond, of what you wish all the fans to get out of your new album, especially possibly?
My goal for all of my music, as well as the new project, is for you to feel that that these songs ultimately put you in a mood. There's songs that I listen to from other artists, say particularly for me, say Stevie Wonder, that there's a euphoric feeling that I get. Or it can be Michael Jackson, both of which are like my number one. Well, Stevie Wonder is my number one, Michael Jackson's number two, but there's a feeling that you get, a vibe that you get from the music. So without getting too deep, that it takes you on a journey. So it's not just a beat and, you hear someone singing, but it actually takes you to a place that can evoke some emotion from you.
Yeah.
That's what my predecessors have done. And it's just like your favorite movie, where if it can evoke an emotion to maybe you crying at the end of the movie, or there's some good actors that play their roles so well that you almost don't like them in real life. I know that's kind of exaggerating, but they perform their job so well that they pull that out of you. And so I think that is the ultimate goal of every artist, is for your work to speak to that person, where I don't have to force it on you, but when you listen to it, there's certain songs that I can listen to that can bring me to tears. You know what I mean? So I think that's the mark of a good songwriter, or maybe the performer of the song. And so that is the goal for my music as well.
All right. Well, thank you for that information. So as we move along here, any future projects that you would like to let us in on that looking forward to?
Absolutely. So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am in the, I've just done, and I don't want to speak too much on it, but I do have a forthcoming collaboration with another artist, and so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be released in May, mid to late May, so be on the lookout for that. I'll be sharing that from my social media, and we have that, and then I'm also working on a remix to one of the songs from this very EP.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, you really stepping it up. Wow, thank you for that information. Wow.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
I'd like to mention the video for the track song, possibly. I really love the video. You really putting in the work, and I really love the video. And please mention any upcoming events that you're involved in.
Yes. So myself and Soulfied Village will be performing we have 2 dates coming up in the Greenbelt, Maryland area near the New Deal Cafe. So shout out to New Deal Cafe. That is our most frequently played venue. We call that our home base. They show so much love there, and so there's so much love and support from the good folks over there at New Deal Cafe. So we will be there. And I think we have a few other venues or a few other dates later in the summer, but this is, I think May 7th we'll be there, and then we'll be there again in July. And so, again, shout out to the New Deal Cafe, always showing love for Soulfied Village, and be doing some other performances as well, but I'm just waiting for dates to be firmed, and I'll be saying that through my social media.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that information. So I'd like to mention I have some other music that are my favorites, and, of course, yours as well. The track is called Sideline, and another one called I Pledge. Now, which albums is Sideline and I Pledge is on, and what year were they released?
So both of those songs are singles, so they don't belong to any one particular album, and they both were released last year. However, I Pledge, believe it or not, was written, the music for that song was written back in 1997.
Wow.
So my aunt got me a keyboard that I had in college, and so I would just compose music. And this is before I had any computer or any way of, back then you needed to go into a studio to really lay out your idea. And so now I always say the silver lining to the pandemic was the fact that I was able to sit and, the time with the technology allowed me to do everything from my home. And so the music for I Pledge was written, back in 97, but I wrote the lyrics early last year. And I believe I Pledge was right after Sideline. And so on the heels, actually, to kind of put it in chronological order, Christmas, so got me thinking was February, then March was Sideline, and then May was I Pledge. And so the idea was last year was just to drop singles, just to keep music rotating. And so that's where I Pledge and Sideline came from.
All right. Well, thank you for that information. It's kind of funny when I met you online. It just happened so quickly, and then you kept updating me on your music. You got these new singles or new album coming up, and you said, and you just wanted to get on my show, and I'm like, yes. So I never heard of you before, Desmond, until about 3 weeks ago. About a month ago.
Right.
And then
about a month ago, right.
Yeah, everything just boom, boom, boom. And so I had to go through all your other music from years back, and you had put out a lot of albums. And so I'd like for you to mention again when you're putting out the other albums on your website.
Yes, everything is accessible from my website. My Bandcamp actually has one more additional album. It's really instrumental versions of a lot of the songs. And so, I Pledge, Sideline. I did release an album in 2020, The New Me, has a few of the instrumental tracks from there. And so the idea behind that particular project was, it's called A Soul Below. So it's the music, basically the music below the lyrics. And so, and just, as opposed to you listening to the lyrics, let's just vibe to the music. So a lot of those songs are extended versions. So there's an extended version of Sideline, just the beat, and I've maybe different arrangements, but, while you're driving or working, the idea was, basically new elevator music, if you will, in terms of just vibing to music.
Wow. Thank you for that information. So you're more than welcome to give a shout out at this time to all those lovely people in your life that has been supporting you throughout your music career. Go right ahead.
Oh, Absolutely. I got to give a shout out to my wife, Courtney, sons Desmond Jr. and